Say something!
Oops.
Come on, Fox! Seriously?
Bro.
For real? We practiced!
Unbelievable. My bad.
Welcome back, as we are back with a next segment. My name is Sean, the one and only, and we're here with our two special guests, Aurora and Worth Every Penny. And please introduce yourself again.
My name is Fresh as Fox, podcaster.
Nicole.
My name is Roger. They call me Fab, nickname. Mm-hmm. So, as far as everything going on, we got to get back to the topic.
Where we left off before.
Yeah,
Because it was getting juicy. You know where we left
prison.
off. Prison.
So if a transgender woman commits, like, let's say a murder, where would they go? A male's prison or a female's prison?
I think that if she still has her stick, she's gonna go to a male.
Do you feel like that's appropriate?
No, I don't think that's appropriate enough. But we gotta do what we got.
Right.
And yeah, I was gonna just go straight into the topic that we were talking about. Job. A lot of my friends, some of the people I know have been to jail, have been to prison for a long time, and they've been they're trans. And they were trans when they went into, and obviously there's some, ups and downs when it comes to prison and stuff like that, especially with men. Some men are transphobic and some men are like, give them a hard time. But for the most part, from their experience, because I've never been to prison, they said that, it was pretty easygoing. A lot of men,
really?
A lot of men favor them, like them, something different from the rest of the beards and the chest hair that they see in the cells and stuff like that, something.
So it didn't make it difficult for them being in there. They didn't feel scared that they were going to get raped or...
Well, I don't really know, like, specifically. There could be times and experiences where they could have went through that. I don't want to speak for them, like, fully.
Right.
But from the things that they were telling me, it's just like, it's kind of like, as easygoing as they said it is. But I could only imagine, only because, like, men will fuck anything.
Anything with a hole.
No offense.
Anything with a hole. No.
Men will fuck anything, especially if they have no choice.
What?
Men will fuck anything.
Anything with a hole. I'm serious. Anything with a damn hole.
Like some men, not all.
No.
Do that. Put your hands down. Stop.
You think some men?
Some men.
Yeah, we ain't.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
If you say
But
so.
if you're a transgender in a male jail, for them it might be a good time. I don't know. That's what it sounds like.
Listen.
It might be a good time for them. Because it's only men. I know from jail stories I've heard, men have sex with other men. Because there's no women. They're doing that time. But if there's a feminine male in there, hell, what do they have to lose? Nothing. They don't gotta lose nothing. They're there for years. They don't got shit to lose.
And it's like, I don't blame them either. You know what I mean? It's like, y'all are just up in there, just looking at each other, twiddling out like...
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
I just want to say...
It's bound to
The
happen.
first time you've seen titties in how many years, it's like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? I need that, so it's just like...
I'm not gonna say his name, so I have my boy. He was in Rikers for a while. And he told me, he's like, yo, he thought he was hallucinating. He was like, yeah, he saw somebody from far away. He thought it was a girl. He's like, yo, that bitch look good. He said, he got closer, it was a dude. I said, there you go. That's how it starts.
Like a dude or a trans girl?
No, it was a regular dude. But from far, but it was a gay dude. But from far away, it looked like a female. I said, yeah, that's how it starts, brother.
It's bound to happen. It's definitely bound to happen.
What, for men to fuck men in prison?
That I feel that way. That's my opinion. I feel like it's
Take
bound
it
to happen,
or-
depending on how long they've been in
Either
there.
gonna take it or do
or
whatever.
convert to a religion.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah. Either they're gonna take it, they're gonna give it, whatever the case may be.
Right.
It's
Or
bound to
convert to a
happen.
religion.
Right. Or revert to a religion. Yes, we heard you.
Are there any trans women in hip hop?
There's a
From the
ton.
top of my head that are like successful in hip hop.
Yeah.
I know a lot of my friends that are like do rap and stuff like that.
Okay.
And are artists and stuff like that. But like up and coming right now in my head, not really that I can name. No.
For me,
That would be dope.
That
Like
would.
to actually have an up and coming,
trans?
yes, an up and coming rapper
That
or
would be
singer
it.
that's a
Let me figure
trans.
something out
Like
real quick.
I've never.
That's-
No, there is.
Nah,
Jeffree
gay.
Star.
That's not.
no,
trans,
he's
girl.
the makeup.
Yeah, Jeffree
no.
Star's a trans, right?
No.
Jeffrey sound like a trans girl?
No, he is considered trans.
I don't know.
What's the what's Sydney Star?
Oh, Sydney
Sydney
Star.
Star.
Yeah.
She
Star.
is a makeup
She tried to rap,
artist.
but she didn't get to the plateau she's trying.
Oh, Kim Petras. She's a pop singer. She's trans.
What about what's her name? Something Dragon.
Nikita.
Nikita Dragon. Yeah, she doesn't make music. No, she does make music.
She's what?
No. She does. Yeah.
Asian.
You ain't never see her
I never
on
heard.
But I
Instagram and
think
stuff.
she does. She's not like a hip hop, but like yeah, she does make. Music.
She does make music, right?
think
Yeah, I
so.
know I'm not
I think
bugging.
so.
And she's a
You
model
think
and
there's a
everything.
space for transgender females in hip hop?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like there's space for trans girls to do whatever they want. Yeah.
You don't think they push it too much, like in schools?
What?
Transgender.
Do they? I don't know.
Transgender.
I don't know.
As
Yeah,
of right now.
when I was young, it was like
It was-
taboo,
It's
like,
not.
don't talk about
It's
it.
not like they're really pushing it. They're pushing. Hey, you could be who you want to be when you get older. But it's the same. It's the same shit to where now the hospital, whatever gender, male or female you have, you don't have to sign the birth certificate right then and there.
Yeah.
You could wait a little bit and
That makes
then
sense.
Yeah.
you could pick. So basically, they're giving opportunity for the kids to pick their gender. I'm never going to understand that because
You.
What?
again, I grew up how I grew up. Man has a penis, female has a vagina. That's me. Hold on, that's me. So for me, it's not. I don't bash anybody. I'm not the type of person, but it's just I'm never gonna fucking understand. It's too hard for me to understand.
But that's like that's step one though. Like you're not even trying. You already like I'm never gonna understand. Like that's
No.
like
I am trying. I just said I don't bash nobody.
no. You said I'm never. You said I don't understand. I'm never gonna understand.
No, I said it's not. All right, sorry. It's not that. It's not that I never understand. It's just that I don't understand. It's
What don't you understand
it's just complicated. Everything's complicated to me.
about?
What?
Cause I'm an Aries. I'm a logical person,
You better
so I
stop.
think logically. If it doesn't make sense to me, it's not ever gonna make sense to me. If a guy sleeps with a transgender woman, I'm gonna say he's gay. But then they're gonna look at me and say, "Yo,
You're being insensitive.
So in your mind, it's straight or gay. There's no middle ground.
yeah."
But it's not that you can't understand. You don't want to.
I do want to.
No,
It's-
it's okay to sleep.
It doesn't make
Like
sense.
you just don't want to.
No, it doesn't make sense.
But you're not allowing it to make sense. You're not allowing it to process in your head. You're just closed off to
I'm
like.
trying. I've been trying to let it process in my head. It just doesn't make sense.
How have you tried?
I'm trying to understand.
And what about like a music artist
Because-
that does pop and rap? Are they a pop artist or a rap artist? Do you have to box them as
This
one
is
or the
different
other? Why?
because if a female has sex with another female, that's cool. If a guy gets penetrated by another man, you can't take that away. You're gay now at this point. You can't take that away. A female can scissor a female and that's it. That's cool. You're not getting penetrated. You're doing whatever you want. But if a straight man if a straight man has sex with another dude and he's getting penetrated, to me, that's gay. That's for me.
1 second.
I'm not knocking nobody.
And
For you, it's gay for you.
There are fetishes that men have that they like to get pegged by their women. Are they still considered gay?
Yeah, to me,
Where's the
yes.
gay line crossed with you?
Yeah.
I'm curious how you
Listen.
What about men getting their
anything that involves
rim job?
the
What do we call that?
the ass
In the
area.
groceries?
Listen,
Is it
if
gay though? Is it gay?
to me, yes. If you put your legs up like, hold on. If you're putting your legs up, if you let your girl put your legs up like she about to put a pamper on you, and he's in your ass, yes, that's gay.
What if he's just trying and she goes,
No,
all right, let me,
I'm not.
no,
Nope.
I didn't even ask the question yet.
Go ahead.
She's giving you head,
Okay.
But you
you're
do.
drunk,
Okay.
then she goes lower. You don't lift your legs.
I'm about to punch the shit out of her.
But you
yeah,
do
man.
know. But there is a saying where there's male pleasure of
Listen.
where you guys G spot is
Let me
under
ask you.
the.
I understand that.
Wait,
but
you're
listen.
not letting me finish.
That's not the definition.
Go ahead.
The gooch area, which is
Right.
between the balls and
So you don't
you
want
feel
your
me.
touch.
Nope.
So
He just wanted.
So you never had it happen, or you just.
Listen,
Okay, that's too much. But what I'm
Can I ask
saying
you a
is,
question? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? If your man asks you to eat, for you to eat his ass, right? So now you putting his legs up like you about to put a pamper on him, right? You gonna do
y'all
it?
hear this chat?
I'm asking you a question.
Okay, wait.
You cool with that?
I wouldn't.
Are you cool with
Listen,
that?
I wouldn't want him to flat out ask me. Okay, I wouldn't want him to flat out ask me that. You know, if we're doing, you know, what we're doing,
Right.
you know, gradually, I'll probably, you feel what I'm saying? I will see what my man like. You know what I'm saying? I will
So you
probably
gonna eat
test
his
it
ass?
out. If I love him that much, yeah. Like, hello, what's the problem? We are having what we're having.
Right.
There should be no.
I'm not drinking after you.
Oh my God.
Right, it's all about her. But I feel like it's about preference. But when you say it's gay, that don't make no sense.
It's,
Wait.
It's
Oh, yes.
It's crossing your line.
Which
of
is
what
fine,
you consider
right.
to be.
it's not that. It's just that.
What?
Damn.
Let me ask a question.
No, hold on. It's. I grew up a certain way, so it's hard for me to reprogram. So even at my job, right? We had an incident with a girl wanted to be named after a man's name. Mind you,
Right.
she's a female. You know the situation.
Yeah, I know.
She had a whole beard.
Yeah.
One time we was talking, and I was talking fast, and I said she. I said, oh shit, my bad.
Yeah.
And I said, yo, my bad, I didn't mean it. She was like, all right, don't let it happen again. Oh.
Oh, she
Those fighting words.
She's not like me.
Fighting words.
So now, so now it's like, yo, I'm learning this shit at work. We have to take those classes every year.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, I'm walking on eggshells. So it's hard.
But you saw the beard.
What that mean?
I mean, it's like there's a parent. Like I understand, like you saying you're.
There's girls right now with goatees.
What girl?
There's females that gotta get tweezed.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that you said a beard, and what I'm.
Yeah, okay, not a full beard like mine, but a 5 o'clock shadow.
I'm not gonna lie. I understand what you're saying. I get it, but I feel like at some point it becomes an excuse. Oh, like I need to be. I can be reprogrammed. I grew up this way. I was raised.
No, it's not. No, it's not about being reprogrammed. It's just it's something to get used to. Because if I see a girl, I'm gonna say a girl. If I see a man, I'm gonna say a man.
Right.
But if I know if they tell me you're already a female and I have to call you a man's name, it's too hard for me. Because I grew up a certain way, so like.
Yeah, you're gonna slip up at
Yeah,
times.
What's your name though? Like, let's say a woman's like, "Hey, my name's Roger." Are you saying you forget that?
No, I'm not gonna forget. So now I have to keep saying Roger,
Right.
but I know she's a girl.
Right. That's
So
okay.
it's hard sometimes.
But you respect the name.
Yeah, facts. So I'm not disrespecting nobody. I just try to follow the rules. Whatever rules they throw at me, I know I have to follow because times are changing, and I know I have to switch how I think. But it's still hard. But I still try to comply to what's going on.
So you do correct yourself though. You misunderstood.
All the time.
Okay.
Because I'm not trying to lose my job. I'm not trying to get canceled. Whatever they call it, I'm not trying to do none of that shit.
So at your job, you have to directly say like him, her, and all that kind of stuff.
If a female comes to us and says, "Hey, I want to be such and such. My name is Albert." Now we have to call you Albert.
What industry do you work in? I'm curious.
Retail.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Retail.
Retail.
I'm up there.
Retail.
Okay.
I'm his boss, so just know that.
Okay.
You just
So you're in a job where it's not just like generic, where you just call it that's the right word, like where you
Nah, we can't. To the point, one time, they know.
Yeah, I know.
So the men's bathroom, females allowed to use, no issue. One time a lady came up to me, she was like, "Hey, do you have a gender neutral bathroom?" Hey, I was so fucking stuck. I'm like, huh? I had to go to my manager. I said, I called my manager. I said, yo, what are they talking about when they talking about gender neutral bathroom? And he told me. I'm like, okay. But I didn't understand why she wasn't comfortable using the men or women bathroom, because that's all we have at the establishment.
So what happened?
I told her no. I don't know. I don't know what she did.
She pissed on the floor.
Probably.
I told her no.
Where she went?
At this point, it's like, yo, I understand we gotta oblige to what's going on, but it's some terms and everything. It's
I see where your
lot.
comfort comes from. It's not in the identity.
Nah, it's just
it's
too.
in you not knowing what.
Yeah, it's too much.
As.
I'm trying to learn every day, but it's too much because shit change every fucking day.
You gotta take it one at a time though, because it's like you can't confuse binary terms with they them neutral stuff. And then
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know none of that shit.
What
It's
is
too
non-binary?
hard.
I just found out what non-binary.
Non-binary is like a person that doesn't conform to any gender.
Yes.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you need to take it one step at a time. You're kind of confusing all of them together. And it's like for me, if you're confused about me using the women's restroom.
No, I'm not. I would never be confused about that.
Right,
It's
but then you're
just,
confused about them using the gender neutral bathroom. See, those are two different topics though.
but that's what I'm saying. It's just like everything's getting thrown at me. So it's like it's hard to understand. I want to learn, but it's just shit's
too much at
changing
once.
every day. It's
Would
just
you get in trouble at your job? Just curious if you were to just be like, "Hi, how are you?" and you skipped all the terms. Everybody just using like, "Hi," no terms, no he, or do you have to use those terms in your job?
nah. Only if the person that's working with us wants to be specified as
They
that term.
request it.
Yeah, if they request it, because there's a lot of people that come to the job. Their name could be fucking Roger.
But they look like.
No, their name be Roger on the ID. But when they come to the job, they give a whole different name.
Okay.
Aristotle. Like, what? Why? Why do we have to call Aristotle? Why can't you use Roger? Oh, I don't like that name. Come on, bro. Like,
Get
you,
frustrated.
and it's not even about a gender thing. It's just you're making it hard for everybody else. It's just
Get out of that job.
nah.
That money's too good.
Nah, I get paid a lot. I get paid a lot. I like the money. I like the money.
Well, can we take it back to the when we were talking about like the kids and being able, them being able to choose what gender they want to, be specified as. What is your take on young children, wanting to be, transitioning or, choosing to a boy being able, putting on, women clothing or a girl, wanting to be a boy? What is your take on it with them being so young?
I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly. I feel like kids have this like person. Even if you're like a cisgender male or whatever, like you're a straight man and you grow up, it's like kids are just curious in general. Kids are just curious in general. It's like you don't really have that mindset unless you like grew up with it like heavy. But, like if you go to school and you're away from your parents and stuff like that, it's just like kids are just curious. Kids will do whatever the fuck they want. Like literally, kids will do random ass shit. So it's like I feel like putting on a restriction or like trying to prohibit kids from just doing things that make them happy. I feel like that's fucked up. So if you see a kid and they just want to wear heels, want to wear a dress and stuff like that, there's no reason to like reprimand him, like get at him or anything like that, because it's just like that's just what he wants to do. You know what I mean?
So you don't feel like it's just gonna, you don't feel like it's a phase. You feel like they should just let their child be open and free and
whether
just
they be trans or not. Like the thought like that, it shouldn't even be a thought.
No matter how young they are.
Yeah. What's the crime of wearing heels at 4? But my mom used to, she didn't let me wear it, and that's the thing too, especially about being trans. It's like I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. My mom, I knew I couldn't wear heels in front of my mom, but as soon as she left that house, I was wearing her heels. Walking around in her heels, like, as a kid and all that.
But you don't think that maybe, at a young age, like, let's just say it's a 4 or 5-year-old, obviously kids are going to pick up on, doing what they see. And you don't think maybe they just saw something and they're just choosing to, wear heels or wear a dress because they, watch their mom or they watch the show. You don't think that maybe they should allow their child to wait a certain age in order to really experience, what they want to be and what they want to, do with their lives? You don't feel like they should...
like, permanent, like, decisions, like, I don't think we should... That's the thing, too, especially if a kid is trans, no 4-year-old is saying, like, oh, like, I want to take hormones. Because at 4, I'm trans, but I didn't even know what that was.
Right.
When you're 4 years old, when you're a child, all I'm thinking about is heels. I'm thinking about dresses. I'm thinking about makeup. I'm thinking about hair. And it's like, that's all I wanted to do.
Right.
Now I'm older, it's like I'm in my transition. I know what I want. I know what surgeries I want. But when I was younger, I'm not like, oh, I want my Adam's apple removed. Like, I'm not like that. I'm just living in my free will, living in my curiosity, my truth, and just like wanting whatever I want. So I feel like it's still not gonna. Even if you stop a child from wearing heels or wearing a dress, that's not gonna stop your child's transition. your child's still gonna do it anyway.
Right.
If your child is trans, for real.
Now, when you say wearing heels and dresses, is that like behavior that you see at home, like a child witnessing it, or just out of curiosity, just want to do it?
Well, that was my experience. Like, I was doing that.
Okay.
Like, I was doing that. So it's just like, I was just speaking in terms of like any kid that is trans
Mm-hmm.
and they're showing like signs of that early on. Or just in general, there's men who grow up to be men, but like I said, just kids are curious. Kids will just do dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's the same situation. Like, there's a big sister, and she has a little brother, and he grows up to be a man or whatever. But it's just like he wants to wear her nail polish. He wants to do. It's just like kids are just little kids. You know what I mean?
But this is what I'm saying. Just like you're saying, like kids will do dumb shit, and they just, they're gonna be kids. How do you know, like that they know what they're doing, and that they know that they want to actually, become a woman, and they want to wear this and want to wear that, and not just being just a kid and just doing stupid shit. You know.
Right. I feel like you'll see, like, you can tell in a pattern, like what's really going on. Like, I feel like it's really clear. If a kid is just curious, well, what I'm saying is all kids are curious, but you can tell in terms of a trans kid, you'll tell. You can tell. But the only way you can tell is if you give them that freedom. If you already say no to that kid wearing nail polish the first time, or heels, and you smacking him up and stuff like that, why would he ever do it again?
Right.
That's how I was. That's why I did everything behind the scenes, like in the back. You know what I mean? I wasn't doing it in front of them because I would get smacked. I would do, certain things would happen to me because I was doing certain things.
Right.
But if you give them that freedom and that space to do it, then they'll open up to you. Because that's just how kids work. You know what I mean? If you give them the space to be like, hey, like I want to wear a dress today, or I want to wear this today, they'll just do so.
Yeah.
But if you force them to do it, it's just like they may not want to do it. You know?
Respectfully.
When you transition, after a while, does it like hurt the body sometimes? Because you're putting chemicals in your body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, does it hurt the body after a while?
Like I said, my bone density is changing and stuff. But hurting my body, no. Like I don't.
Your body doesn't get sore or something.
No, not really.
Because that's technically estrogen, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like I said, I did it before male puberty, and even people that do it after male puberty, I don't think it like hurts the body. No, I feel like just other things, like we lose some stamina, lose energy. Like we can't pick up certain things. Or like, but me, I was a different child because I was always skinny. I was always like short. Like I was always like the shortest one in my class, even as like a boy. Like I was always like So I wasn't like the Superman of the class. Like I wasn't picking heavy shit up. So it was different for me. But I feel like depending on someone's transition, But for me, no, my body don't be hurting and stuff like that.
Okay. So I don't know too much about the hormone thing. So is it through pills or like through IV?
Either pills or injection. There's also different ways too. Sometimes they'll put like a patch, on somebody, and they could get estrogen through there. Some take pills, some take injections. There's different ways.
So how long does it take till you see like results?
Right.
Again, depending on the person, because if a person starts at age 26, it's like they're gonna need some certain things to like see like big results. You know what I mean? But like for me, honestly.
When did you start?
When did I start?
Yeah.
I was actually 20. I was 20 years old when I started estrogen.
And then when did you start seeing results?
I just turned 22 now, like literally like a couple months after, like a year after. Like I literally grew these in a year. So,
What?
So it's just like, but a year ago I was a child.
Can a cisgender take what you're taking and grow those? Really?
Yes, because I was born with like nothing, because we all were born with like
Right.
Like what is it? I think it's hormones.
No,
not hormones.
Estrogen.
Like, estrogen. We're all like born with that. Like equal balance of it, but it's just like you have more than I do naturally.
Right.
I need these pills. I need this medication to gain it up so I can get to your level. You know what I mean? So if you take
I would die.
Yeah, girl, you're gonna have a major heart attack.
That's crazy.
So if you stop taking it,
yeah, let's say that. Would you reverse?
If you stop taking it, what happens?
Wait. It depends. I feel like.
Would everything just?
Like, will this just disappear?
Yeah.
Not really. No. It depends on the person again too, but I don't think so. I think that it may lessen a little bit if I stop taking medication, because right now I'm on my shit. I don't care. Like I've been taking my medication for like 2 years straight. Like I take pills every day, and I take my shot once every 2 weeks. But if I were to stop the whole process or like stop part of it, I feel like it would probably like not disappear, but like we have a knot also. Wow, I was about to show y'all. I'm on the phone with my friends.
Don't show us.
You having a ball? You having a ball?
Pull down the glasses, man. Trying to get it peaked.
Yo, you hit it on the money.
You got paid for that, you know?
Right. But
Cash App Zelle.
no, it's like so when trans girls like start hormones and stuff like that, and they start to grow titties and stuff, they form a knot. So
Okay.
we all have like a knot in our nipple or whatever. That will never go away.
Never? Like, what do you, like,
Please, please.
so you said never, it would never go away, or it's just there
No.
because while
Yeah,
the
no.
time being you're taking the hormone?
Yeah, you can't see the knot or anything like that, but it's in your breast, so you
Okay.
can feel it or whatever, and it smooths out too.
Oh,
As
wow.
time goes on and stuff like that. But yeah, that will never go away. So if you stop taking estrogen and stuff like that, that knot will still be there. Your boob, my boob will get like less than, but my nipple is still gonna look like what it looks like.
So I have a question.
You have a lot of questions.
A lot.
So you're doing all this medication, like say, God forbid, you later on you do the surgery. But at the end of the day, you can still get prostate cancer. So, like, that's where I don't understand, because women have ovaries, men have prostate. You're doing all this surgery, you're doing everything else, but you can still get prostate cancer. So once you do the surgery, like, it's no reversal. So like, what would you do then?
Have prostate cancer.
But,
What, you think it's harder
nah,
now?
but my thing is like, damn. So like, what's the point of all of this?
Not to prevent cancers. And
No, I know that, but it's just like,
I'm not gonna live my life as a man because I'm scared of getting prostate cancer.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
no,
Or is that not what
like,
you're saying? What are you saying?
no, it's like, yo, like at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. Like for me, it's like at the end of the day, you still like have to deal with shit that men deal with.
Right.
So it's like, I understand you're not gonna have like ovarian cancer. You're gonna get prostate cancer.
Cancer's cancer.
I
yeah.
understand,
But at the same time, like she said, she's not gonna live her life as a man just because she don't want to. The possibility of getting prostate
Yeah,
cancer. So I
like,
get
no,
what you're
like,
saying, but at the same time,
As a human.
she's still gonna live her life the way she wants to live it.
But that's like also saying too, because I was born with what I have, I should just not live the life that I'm living too. You know what I mean? Like it's like that's not stopping anybody. I'll be a woman with prostate cancer.
Yeah.
Do you,
That's what I would be.
I have another question. Do you have with all the medication you take, do you have side effects? Is side effects to
For
it?
sure, yeah. Because it's literally like how someone explained it to me. It was like a little girl on her period, like for the first time. Like I'm crying down over anything. Like I'll cry. That's really the side effects that happen for me. Nothing like bodily, like like where I feel anything, but it's more just like I'm very emotional. Like I can get really angry really quickly, or upset really quickly. Yeah. You knew that.
Yeah. He said yeah. He said yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's like for 2 years? Because you've been on it for 2 years, right?
Almost 2 years. Only a year and a couple months.
So you just get angry out the blue?
No, not like that.
I mean, this is how people
Not really 0 to 100, no, because I'm not an aggressive person. I've never been in a fight, but it's more of just like my anger. Everyone, projects anger in a different way. My type of anger is just like look at you and like look away, but like in the inside of me, it's like I'm a little upset, yeah. But it's like it's not that it goes from 0 to 100. It's just more intensified. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It's just more intensified, especially when it's like sadness too. More sadness than anger. It's more intensified. Like I do feel like girls cry more than men anyway.
Right.
And it's like that side comes out. Before I took hormones, I barely cried, honestly. But I barely cried. But now that I'm on hormones and stuff, I could watch one TikTok that's sad and cry. Like not sob, but like
Yeah, but a couple of tears, right?
Yeah, it's just like the emotional.
She said one TikTok, 2 TikToks.
That was me for
man.
Stranger
She
Things. The last episode. I don't know who watched it, but that was me for Stranger Things. I was boohooing.
I watched the movie Straw. Y'all watch that with Straw?
Yes.
That's inspired.
Girl, I fucking.
Nah, you gotta watch that.
It's Taraji P. Henson. It's on Netflix.
It's gonna piss you off, but it's good.
Watch it tonight.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna piss you off, but it's good.
But I cried for sure. It was a hormone.
That's definitely the definition of what girls go through every
So it
day.
didn't piss you off?
Of course it pissed me off.
I'm about to
Of
say.
course.
Tyler Perry? Or no?
Yeah, Tyler Perry.
Oh boy, Tyler
Yeah,
Perry.
you already know, right?
No, it's good. It's good. It's good, bro. It's gonna piss you
Is he
off.
gay?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
That is a good question.
So there is a
It's a
person that came forward
So
that
was it?
said that
Yeah.
he was
Nah, I
sexually
want to-
assaulted by
Yeah,
Mr.
it was.
TP.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen
You
Yeah.
say
that.
what's the difference between transvestite and a drag queen?
Cross-dresser?
Transvestite is outdated though. Like no one really does that.
Yeah,
I would say
yeah,
drag
yeah,
queen. Like Tyler Perry's a drag queen for sure.
Okay.
He dresses like a girl and acts
100%.
But you don't think that that's just his character that he's, portraying for his
I know he
shows
did a lot of
and
movies.
It's a lot of them
So
that.
what about
But look, hold
It's a
on.
lot of
No,
them that's
but
in the
Martin did
industry.
2 movies.
Martin Lawrence.
2 movies dressing like what was it, Mama
Big
something,
Mama
Big
House.
Mama.
Yeah.
Big Mama House, yeah.
But Tyler Perry is his whole career.
We could say he left it at this point.
Yeah.
That's
Drag,
fact.
drag queens are not just RuPaul. Drag queens is above RuPaul. You know what I mean? Drag queens is not. It's not just that. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not exaggerated makeup and stuff like that.
'Cause
Drag
Dennis-
queens
Dennis
is a
Rodman,
man,
same
you
shit.
know? I mean,
You embody it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Embody it. And
But
Tyler
if that's
Perry
the case, the
embodies
whole
that.
industry should be put out, on blast because it's a lot of them that has, female characters. They're playing female characters or dressing up as, such, and they're making money off of that. They're
Not no
making a whole
more.
career off of that.
Not no more. That was back in the day, but not no more.
I mean,
They're still making
now they're
money.
doing other stuff.
But who's dressing like a girl in movies? Nobody.
Can a trans-
Yeah.
Medea
Alright, that's the
still.
only person.
can a transgender female be in a relationship with like a tomboy, like a stud type?
Anybody can do anything they want. Like you know what I mean? There's no like. Oh,
He's still stuck on the same
Like,
shit.
anybody can do what they want.
So I'm not gonna
Oh, you
no,
gonna go?
yeah,
You
go
ask?
ahead, go ahead,
All
go
right.
ahead.
So I have my homeboy. I don't want to say his name. He's gay. So I asked him a question.
Yeah.
So I was trying to understand, but again, my brain works different.
Mm-hmm.
So he was talking to a female that's transitioning into a male.
Okay.
But he's gay.
Oh, okay, wait.
Oh,
My homeboy's gay.
right.
Oh,
Female, that's
He had sex. He had sex with the guy, but he still has female parts.
Okay.
wait, I'm confused. Wait.
Yeah,
I get it.
No, 'cause I got lost.
We
Wait, so
gotta
it's a
go
female?
back.
Man.
It's
The
a
gay man is dating a trans man. So the gay man is dating a woman that turns to a man.
Yeah.
To a man.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And that was
And-
coming with my
And
question, but go ahead.
And he still has female parts.
So they switched. I didn't.
Oh.
No.
No.
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
they switched out identities.
Aggravating.
No. Oh. A trans man, a woman to a man, right?
I can't.
That man, now the man,
Right.
is dating a gay man.
Oh, okay.
So
My
that's
boy,
a
my
gay man.
homeboy's
Okay,
gay.
never mind.
My homeboy's gay.
He's gay.
Yeah.
He was dealing with a trans woman
woman.
That
transitioning to a man
Man. Okay.
with female parts.
Still.
Okay.
Okay.
He had sex with her,
Okay.
and I said, he told me this.
So this don't
I said, yo, so you're not gay anymore.
basically. No, I feel like he's not gay anymore.
No, it's straight. It's straight.
They're gonna kill you.
It's straight love.
Trying to figure these
It's straight love.
But technically, that's what it is. I feel like he's
Because
not
if we
gay
put
anymore.
it, if we put it in reverse, a man
Right.
with a trans woman, straight love.
Right.
how two gay men have sex?
It could be through anal.
Stop.
Hold on. It could be through. It could be
I want this.
oral. It could be
Oral,
oral, anal,
Okay.
fingers, hands.
So how do men and female have sex?
Oh.
It depends. Again, oral, holes, hands.
Okay.
Okay.
He has sex with her in her female part, her vagina.
It's biological straight sex. It's not identity based.
But this is my thing.
Yeah.
This is why I got confused. How could you still
I can
say
understand
you're
how that'd be
gay
confusing. I
if you
can
just had
understand.
sex with a girl?
But
Wait, not a girl.
maybe-
He's not a girl though.
He's not a girl. Cool, but he has female parts. You still penetrated some. You still have some vagina. At the end of the day.
That's not.
Okay.
At the end of the day. This is what I'm saying. It's for me.
But this
Okay.
this
Hold up. So that technical. So you're asking if he's still straight or is he still
No,
gay?
because me and him, we talked. I was like, yo, I told him, I was like, yo, so you're not gay no more. He's like, I'm gay. He identifies as, you're right, my bad. He identifies as a man. I'm like, but bro, you just has some vagina. He was like, nah, but it's what she identifies as. I said, yo, bro, come
Right.
on.
He's a man with a vagina.
There you go.
I'm a girl with a. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just
Yeah.
how it works. So he's not, that's not a straight situation. That's
For me, it's just like,
But I think-
everything with me now is just like, all that to me, When I hear all that shit, it's just terms. Because now you could be a Ferrari, I could be a horse, you could be a plant.
It's not that easy though, because I can't just say I'm a Ferrari. You know what I mean?
Why not? You put gas in the hole, right?
Yeah, but
Somebody can stick their dick. Somebody can stick their dick in the gas tank.
That is true.
you have to live the life of what you're saying. You know what I mean? I can't say I'm a Ferrari. She can't say she's a plant because we don't live that life. You know what I mean? We are who we are. So it's like if I'm saying I'm a woman and I'm doing what I have to do for a woman and living the life as a woman, you can't tell me I'm not a woman. You can't tell that trans man that he's not a man.
I understand I can't tell you that you're not a woman, but scientifically, when you die, we take DNA samples. It's gonna say man.
But I think when people want to be identified as these things, they're not referring to science and biology. They know what they are biologically.
Yeah.
Nobody's denying what they are biologically. It's more of an identity. So it's not denying the biology.
So at the end of the day, then what? So after you die, we find out what you are. So it's like
I think
you're.
anyone's at the funeral though concerned about that.
Yeah, nobody's concerned about the sexuality.
I'm not talking about funerals. I'm just talking about scientifically. At the end of the day, it's just two genders.
Right.
At the end of the
Nobody
day.
cares about that.
Yeah, but
I know you do.
no.
Funeral, like,
It's not about me. I'm just
Was
saying.
this a guy? Was
It's
this
not
a
about
woman?
me. I'm just saying.
people are not really worried about that.
I understand at the funeral they're not worried, but scientifically, when you die, it's this, that, and the third. Because
Yeah,
now,
random shit do
because
come
now,
out. You know?
if you're an organ donor,
Right.
Yeah.
like what are we doing?
We're gonna figure out who's who.
Yeah,
I already explained
exactly.
I already explained the difference between male and man and female and
I understand, but now
My
you're an
blood
organ
will say
donor.
male,
Then what?
Yeah, my blood would say male, but you can't say I'm not a woman.
But I'm not gonna lie, I do understand where the confusion may lie on his part, because it is very confusing. Like I was going to say before he did interject, but it does piggyback off of what he said. I was gonna speak on a TikTok couple, a known viral TikTok couple. I'm not saying their names, but it is a trans. Excuse me if I'm missaying it. Trans man that transitioned into a woman is dating a trans woman that is transitioning into a man. So yes, so they switched and they are together. They are a couple. So I was kind of confused with reasons because I don't know how I'm in my mind I'm like, okay, why are you not with a man if that's what you want?
Yeah,
you understand what I'm
that's
saying?
why I'd be confused.
But it's like, okay, maybe in my mind I'm like, okay, maybe they want best of both worlds, or they just like who they like, whatever the case may be. You love who you love, but I'm still confused because I don't understand it. And with reasons I can be confused because it's like sometimes it's not making sense. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you mean, but that's like saying like how you raise a girl and you're expecting her to marry a man, or you raise a boy and you expect him to marry a girl. Just because I transition doesn't mean I need to be straight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just because I didn't transition for a man.
Right.
I didn't transition just to take dick.
Right.
I could have done that as a man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
No shade. So it's like that's not what I transitioned for. So it's like if a trans man is dating a trans girl, it's like they could do that, and that's considered a straight relationship. You know what I mean? Like they didn't transition for each other.
Wait, can you repeat that? You said a trans man dating a who?
A trans girl. That's what she explained. Are you talking about my friend, the same girl?
Oh, I don't know who your friend is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
They
know, but I don't know.
Oh yeah. She was also dating. She was really known for dating a trans man. And she's a trans girl herself.
Oh, okay.
So why they just don't? That's
Because
what
we didn't transition to date men, or we didn't transition. We're not girls because we want to, like I said, take dick or like be with men. You know what I mean? We transition for ourselves. You know what I mean? Sexuality and gender are two different things.
Right.
Gender is who I am, and what I live my life as. Sexuality is who I lay in bed with. You know what I mean? I can transition as a woman like I did, and still lay in a bed with a biological woman, a trans woman. I can do whatever I want. Like I wish I didn't like men. Like I wish I liked girls. Like I wish I liked trans.
That ain't nothing but a thing. You saying you wish. You can just easily try it and see how you like it.
Girl.
Excuses?
I tried that.
Huh?
Excuses?
You talking about excuses?
I can't easily try to like get in bed with a girl. No.
Why not?
Did you try it before? That is also a question
There's
nothing stopping you. There's nothing stopping you. Why can't you have?
Yeah, your preference. That's like me telling you there's nothing stopping you from being with a trans girl. You don't want to.
There's no way in hell.
But that leads me to another question. Have you, before you did transition into a woman, did you ever had an experience with a woman first before you?
No, I had a boyfriend since I was 5 years old.
What?
Yes.
So you never even
I
tried?
wish I thought this was. Bitch, I was booed up.
So was I.
Okay? I was booed up. I was a summer camp with my first boyfriend ever, and he was calling me his girlfriend and everything, and I had no.
Girl, so you never even tried. So you can't say you would never
I could say that
deal with
because,
another
girl, I'm 22
woman.
years old now. I know what I like and what I don't like.
Well,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
but never say never, because you might one day be like, oh, I'm curious, or it might be a fun night one day, and then you might hang out with your girls, and you just.
Well, yeah, no, I never said never. I just said I wish.
Oh, okay,
You know what I mean?
okay. I thought you said never.
He said never.
Oh, okay.
Tell him never say never, because I don't know.
Nah, but look, I don't remember what you said, but what age did you exactly find out that you wanted to be a
Was it 18?
Well, 18 is when I started, like, I was with, I was with trans girls, like, 17, and then 18 is when I started, like, playing around with wigs, like, like, looking like a girl, stuff like that. But before that, when I realized, I would say just, like, young, like, there was no age to it. Like I said, like, it was just a couple moments where I had those moments where it's like, this is what it is. And then, like, my dad would be in my ear, like, you're not fat. You know what I mean? And then I'd be like, okay, like, maybe I'm not. And then, so it was just, like, those moments. But I always knew, like I said, it was always, like, a voice in the back of my head that was telling me, like,
So I'm trying to understand, like, why are you cool with you and your mom are tight, but like, why are your sisters not getting along with you? I don't get it.
I said this too a little bit before, like, they just can't take.
They just don't support.
Huh?
They're not supportive.
They're not as supportive. I'm not gonna say they can't take it off because they do respect me as best as they can. But it's like there's like it's inner insecurity within them that I was born a boy and I look the way I look, and they were born.
Jealous of you?
Yeah. It kind of gives like that kind of like.
Do you feel like that they are jealous of you, or you know for a fact they are?
No, I know. I just know.
Okay.
And I know I don't want to sound like a conceited or anything.
Yeah. No.
It's cool.
It's just
When you know, you know.
No, when you know, you know.
Yeah. A lot of girls are like that too. Like a lot of biological girls are just like that too. Not just
Because I feel like they think you're taking all the straight men.
I don't think they think that.
What is up with you in this damn? Like, what is this second time?
Like, no, they're not. I don't think they're like scared of me taking their men. I don't think it's that. Even though, like, but even though I'm not close, I don't really. But I feel like they just look at me up and down. They're just giving like, wow, like like you was just getting shape ups at 5. Now
right.
So you look like this.
Yeah.
It's like, what can I do to myself or for myself? To look like that or to look even better. And it's like I'm doing stuff that a lot of some girls can't do.
What was your mom's
Period.
first reaction like when you actually told her?
I didn't really tell anybody I was trans. It's kind of more of just like she just saw me progressively keep wearing wigs and like looking like a girl and stuff. And what did she say? She didn't really. There was really not much to say. I was like 18, 19. At that point, like I was still living with her. I still live with my mom, but I was like, child, I'm grown. Like it's just,
So she was automatically accepted. Like
she had no choice. Yeah, I put up a fight.
you just put it in her face. Like boom.
Like,
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. You kind of have to like shove it down their throat. Like no offense. Like I know like that may sound controversial, but it's like.
Which leads me to the pause. The saying, the pause.
With the Ayo?
Ayo.
How do you feel about
Oh.
You feel me?
like this culture? Like if someone sees like a trans person, they'd be like, oh, ayo, pause.
Not only trans. It's just
I don't think it's
It's just-
trans.
it's just-
It's like,
anything
yo,
that's
open your
out of
mouth.
pocket.
Pause.
Yeah.
If it was gay or something like that. But if they say that with me, it's making me feel like you see me as a guy. You know what I mean? You think it's gay to chill, and any guy like that, I just don't interact with. I don't interact with like ignorant men. Like I only open messages and talk to men that see me as such. You know what I mean? Like I don't put myself in those predicaments where it's just like like hey yo, or like you're a boy or you're a man, da da da. Like and like I said too, I don't like men that are too into my transness either. Like relax.
Right.
Like treat me like a regular ass girl. You know what I mean? Like you don't gotta like.
What do you mean by too much into your like? What do you
Too much
mean?
into it. Like I don't like a guy that's too much into it. It makes me feel like you want to be trans. Like it's like.
Oh, like if they're asking too many questions, like if
not
they're
asking-
curious.
Yeah, asking too many questions, but also like you're doing a lot. Like you want me to do this to you. You want me to do that to you. Then you want to feel this way. And you know what I mean? Like
Right.
more sexual.
What are some of the craziest requests you
Yeah, I need to hear that.
Honestly, like I was talking to this guy, or whatever, and everything was good, and then he he wanted to call me daddy.
Wait,
What?
What? Wait.
That don't even. That's awkward. That don't even make sense.
It's nothing for me to like.
Shit either.
He wanted me. Wait. What did I say? He wanted me to call.
He wanted you to call him.
He wanted to call me daddy.
Yeah,
Right?
like what?
That don't make no sense.
It doesn't.
And I feel like
It
to me, that's
doesn't.
like you want to be with
He's
a man.
trying to
Yeah.
diddle.
You want to be with a man.
Yo.
That right there would have been an Ayo
I just said it.
pause.
He's trying to
I said it
diddle.
right now. Ayo.
Right.
Yeah.
That guy's trying to
Or he likes-
diddle.
or he likes that part of me. So it's like, you know what I mean? When we're in it or whatever, he wants to feel. Like,
Wait, which part? Wait, what?
Wait, I got a question.
What's the question?
My question.
That's what I'm saying. Some
Yeah.
The masculinity.
some men like
Identify, so it's like,
Yeah.
I have a
the
question.
best of
you
both
just-
worlds.
You just too into my transness, or like some guys would like literally like just not take, you know, trans girls out, or like, you know, give trans girls flowers and stuff, and they would just want to link them and just like protect their dick and stuff.
So, question. You said you're a virgin, right? So, have you penetrated another man?
I'm a virgin.
it means no sex.
I haven't
Oh,
had
I
any
thought you was
sex.
talking the other
Nothing
way
at
around.
all.
I have a
Got it.
question.
So why would the guy want you to call? I mean, want them to call
Men
you?
are weird. Like he was just like too like invested, like too
Oh.
excited. My thing is just like get with a man if you want all that.
Right.
But somebody slept with you before.
I haven't slept with anyone.
At all, just both ways.
He's trying to figure out.
I'm
No, I'm just asking. Listen, I don't know how this shit works.
Slept with them though, somehow.
Okay, I don't know how this shit works. I just want to ask a
Because
question.
I think technically, because for a female, they would
Out
still
of
be a virgin
curiosity,
if they're
right?
not penetrated.
How many
but
of
they
those
have
men
had,
were
you know,
married?
oral. You understand? But
How
I'm
many of
asking,
those
did she
men
get
were
penetrated?
married and had families?
I don't mess with married men, like, cause like I said, like I'm in it to win it. You know what I mean? Like I want to be.
But have they tried to mess with you?
For sure, but that happens even with.
She said, "I'm the golden
Yeah.
ticket."
Even with non-trans girls, like even with biological girls, like men still hit up biological girls to have fun and stuff like that. Men cheat. That's what I'm saying. Like men do anything. Like they just do dumb shit.
right.
So
Yeah, you can't say all men. You
Nah.
I don't know, y'all. You think so? I feel like okay, maybe not all. I dragged it a little bit,
Yeah.
but
I know
all
some
men
that
in New
do.
York do.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
I agree. Listen, I agree with Aurora.
Yes.
Why?
Listen, I got
Because
friends.
my thing is, boy, not the men I talk to cheat.
They don't, right?
No.
What?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
How do
Where
you
do
know
you
that?
get yours?
How do you know
Because
that?
what?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
you just know. I
How?
feel like you just know. I feel
She
like
said, "I know
Yeah,
I'm
no,
golden."
but
the
how?
secret to it is when you're dealing with a man. I feel like as a girl, and this is what I'm learning in my womanhood, it's just like you cannot take them too serious. And I feel like if you don't take them too serious, that shows how serious they take you. You know what I mean? Because if you don't take a man serious, then and if they're not taking you serious back, it's flip. It's paperclip. I'm not talking to you no more.
Are the men that you normally talk to not from New York?
Huh?
Are the men that you normally talk to, are they from New York or are they not from New
No,
York?
they're mostly from New York. Yeah, I don't do.
But all men from New York cheat, so how are they not cheating?
No,
they do, though.
I don't really think they cheat.
Yo,
You're not even from New York even.
No, I
Like,
don't
are
think-
you from
no,
New York
I'm
even?
not
Boys, let's start with
Do you got a black pup?
Yeah.
Do you got a
Yes.
black pup jacket even?
No.
Of course.
But see, that's the majority of the men, though.
Wait. Can I explain though? In my teens, if you
Young,
see,
young,
if
son.
you listen,
Oh my
hold
god.
on, wait, no. Hold on.
That counts. It doesn't matter.
This Scorpio
This is
too?
an
It
attack
counts.
on
It doesn't
men.
matter. If
Damn.
Can
you're
I
young,
explain? In my
if
teen
you were
years, I had a
12,
lot of like.
It doesn't matter.
Hold on, wait.
It doesn't
Let me
matter.
just explain so I can let the guys know in the audience that as growing up as a teen, you see
Chat,
so much beautiful
Don't listen to this foolery.
girls.
I'm just
And
saying.
you're
Listen,
like,
men cheat.
Yeah,
when
men-
you get older, you'll
that's
see.
when you wise
know
up.
what I mean?
Men wise up later, but in their teen years into their young adult,
They
men
have
do
a
cheat.
phase. All men usually have a
Yes,
phase.
it's a fact.
Stop talking
That's why you
shit,
can't
son.
take. That's why you gotta.
Joking.
Girl,
And
you
don't
How
lie.
about that?
Don't lie. You know
Mom.
you
can't
cheated.
take
So.
them serious. That's why you can't take them serious.
You never cheated?
I never cheated. Hell no. I don't cheat.
Yep.
Have
I
any
spit
celebrities
out.
ever slid in your DM?
I can't answer that.
You said what?
What was
Have
that?
any celebrities ever slid in your DM?
Baby.
That means
But you
a
can
couple.
say yes.
You can say
We don't know who they
yeah. You don't
are.
gotta say who.
I can't answer that means yes though. Like.
Hey!
Like, hold on. Known celebrities or people from New York?
I would say no.
Oh my god.
All right, basketball players.
Now you're trying to go on the spot.
Yo, no, we're not getting into the
Crazy, bro.
specifics. It's just
It's
celebrities.
just no.
No.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
You
It
know?
sounds just like the Mr. C situation.
Yeah.
When Wendy Williams outed him. He kept denying it for years. And then a couple years ago, maybe what, 9, 8, 9, I don't want to say 10 years ago. Yeah, like 10 years ago. He got caught with another transgender. And the only reason he got caught is because the cops pulled him over.
Oh, wow.
Then he finally went on the radio and said what he said. But yo, you should have just been.
But you have to remember society, man.
No, at the time it was regular shit.
No, but you're talking about Hot
They were
97, right? We're talking about people
They
from
were
the
still down
hood.
low.
People
We're talking
from,
about Biggie's DJ.
They were
Correct.
still down low
Alright.
back then.
Think about it like this: DJ K-Slay, how he got caught. Yo, it was
I don't know nothing about K-Slay.
it was the same thing with K-Slay, literally.
I've never heard nothing about
and the
K-Slay,
person,
brother.
the trans woman, literally
You probably talking about
recorded
Mr.
their
C. I never heard about K-Slay.
the trans woman recorded their interaction and blasted it on the internet.
I've
Literally.
never heard it. I only heard about
I've never
Mr.
heard
C.
K-Slay.
That's it.
Never heard of that.
K-Slay.
But Mr.
I
C,
don't know who that is.
for a fact,
He's a legend.
Yeah, big legend.
for me, it's like, yo, if you were, if that's what you like, then cool. I understand. Back in the day, it wasn't nothing, right? It was
Look down on.
facts. So in like 2010, 2000, like 2020 area time, like yo, you should have just came out, but you was still going behind your wife doing what you was doing.
But come out as
And he
what
got
though?
That he likes trans women.
But what you mean by come out though? Because we're still women. You know what I mean? Why does that have to be an announcement that you like trans women? I feel like.
But he never announced it. That's what I'm saying.
But you don't have. What is there to announce though if you like women? Because trans women.
But if you're doing that behind your wife, you have to announce it.
Yeah. But I thought you meant to the public.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but to the public too.
So-
but he announced it after he got caught by the cops. He won the radio the
Well,
next
they announced
day.
it for him, child.
But that's what I'm saying. Wendy Williams already knew it. 10 years, like a couple years later, he got caught by the cops because the transgender girl was giving fellatio. He got caught. The cops pulled him over. And it was on the radio, but he never said shit until he got on Hot 97 was saying about the shit. But the thing is, Funk Flex at the time was saying, yo, it's not true, blah, blah, blah. But when it came out, he's like, yo, I support this. Yo, you didn't support the first time, my nigga. So.
And I have no problem with like men wanting to have their fun or do whatever they want. You know what I mean? If you're too pussy to tell people that you like trans girls, like whoop de whoop, like live in your own truth. If you're the only one like that's living in the dark. But my thing's like, don't hurt them though. You know what I mean? Like that's not her fault that you picked her up. Like it didn't have to go that way. So I feel like I have nothing against men that do that. I have nothing even against DL men. It's just like stay away from me. No shit. Like I don't want nothing to do with that. Yeah, just don't harm trans girls. But yeah.
How do you feel about trans women in politics?
That's not even a thing yet. There's nothing to think. I feel like they should, but I feel like I honestly feel like they're not like people are not ready for that yet.
Okay.
People are not ready for like a trans person. I don't think trans person is ever gonna happen. Like in my lifetime. Let me say. I don't think it's gonna happen yet.
Did you feel like they're pushing the agenda in schools too much? Because a lot
I
of
said, I don't really know what they were doing in elementary school, but
if you look online, like they'll say, like I've seen a guy who's like his dad is like, yo, they're pushing this in the books. Kids should be like they're trying to basically normalize who you want to date. You could be trans, you could be gay, you could be lesbian, whatever. They're just normalizing it. Do you feel like it's an issue? Do you feel like that's a good thing? Or is it the same shit like I grew up a certain way. I watched X-Men, Marvel, whatever. Silver Surfer was a man. They made her into a woman. Valkyrie in Thor was a regular man, but now they made her a lesbian woman. So they're changing the narrative. It's not for me, it's like, all right, why you guys are changing something that doesn't need to be changed? It's a term. If it ain't broke, why fix it? So it's
bro, because it's a system that only shows one type of identity.
no, it was never broke because if you're going to if you did comic books and shit like that, there's a certain narrative that they they went by. So it's different universes, shit like that. Like if you're into comic books, you know. But I didn't have an issue when I saw like Fantastic Four. They made Silver Surfer a woman. I didn't have an issue. It just looked weird. But it's just like how'd you feel about that? Like they're changing genders of different characters, or like on shows they're making person gay or not, this and third. But like yeah, just like what's your perspective?
And I'll end it with your comment. What your what you about to say?
Huh?
I'll end it with what you're about to say to his question.
Oh. Wait, what?
He's a little lit. He
He's
said he's
definitely
going to
like
end
he's
it
slurring
with
his
your
words.
question.
Okay. Wait, what happened?
He said
What
he's
did
going
you
to end it
say?
with your statement.
Question. Yeah.
Long story short, no shit. I didn't even know they did that. And if they did that, it is what it is. It's like, it's not. I don't think it's a big deal. Like I feel like people trying to make a big deal out of nothing. Like it's like then just don't watch the comic or don't read it. Like I feel like it's not a big deal. They changed 2 superheroes' gender. Like whoop de whoop. Like Wonder Woman is still biological. Superman is still a man. Like I feel like it's not a big deal. It's only a big deal if you make it a big deal. I'm not saying you, but just in general.
Yeah.
If you're bothered by
They do
that.
that to normalize the reality of what.
Yeah, they're just trying
They
to
do that to try to
up with the times.
Yeah.
That's
expose
it.
us
Yeah.
to-
Or what
Yeah,
if
people
it's
are-
not normalizing? What if it's like little girls looking up to Silver Surfer? Empowerment.
Yeah, no, I'm saying they're trying to normalize everything now. So it's like
Just
they're trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
That's what we say.
As a white person, was very happy when the Little Mermaid, if that was it, the Little Mermaid, with Hallie. Was
Hallie.
black. Like I love shit like that because it's like I'm sick of seeing all white Disney characters. It's ridiculous. Like it's better to expose white children to beautiful movies with different cultures and races than to just have it all in one box. And it's kind of the same with the gender thing. It's like.
I don't know, where's that going?
Magic trick, she's like this.
That's actually not true. That's just right.
All right, so I'm wrapping up. So what have you learned in this episode? What have you learned?
So for me,
Roger,
I'm glad Aurora came.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot that I didn't understand.
Like cisgenders.
Yeah.
Facts. I'm not closed-minded as much. I learned a lot, and I'm glad that you came. And I'm glad that you didn't take offense to any questions we asked you. You know, so my mind is open. I don't, like I said before, I don't discriminate. I'm not the type of person. Who you like, you love who you love. I'm cool with that. But I'm glad to learn different shit. I'm that type of person. If I learn something new, then it's gonna stick with me. And I learned a lot from what you said, and I'm glad you taught me a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yes, I loved being here.
Yeah. It was definitely a great time.
Nicole?
It was definitely a great time. I'm glad that, you know, we had you. It was a great sport. And like he said, you know, I'm glad that you did not take offense to nothing that we asked you. And, you know, and take the lot of information today. You are beautiful. You love who you love. I'm just glad, you know, we had a fun time today, you know,
Yes,
honestly.
It was really cute.
It was definitely tea. Clock it, chat. And I don't know who's chat, but you feel me? Hey, chat.
You are.
Right.
Just like
But we had a good time for sure, for sure. And I'm very glad that, like I said, things was just copacetic. You understand? Everybody was able to get their point across, their opinions, you know, out there, and voice, you know, everything, and without no hostility. So I love that. I love that for us.
real healthy. Yeah.
Very tea. Yeah.
Right?
Emotionally intelligent crowd. We have.
Exactly.
Of course.
Trying
Of
to-
course.
Thank you. That's good.
I can definitely say it was definitely insightful, you know, and it'll definitely educate the viewers that are watching that are confused and or closed-minded, you know, and it gives them a better perspective on how to respect that community because, you know, they sometimes get bashed and y'all need to be heard.
Right,
Trans
thank
women need to
you.
be heard, you know.
How do you feel you did on this episode?
I think I did well. This is actually my first interview for real. Like ever since I started social media stuff.
Really?
Oh,
That's good. You did great. You did. You did.
Yeah. But I loved it. I'm happy I came.
that's
That's
good.
good.
Nah, thank
My
you.
pronouns now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She
You
heard.
for sure.
Fucking her, you heard?
Okay.
Before we do go, I do have one last question though.
Yes.
What would you say to any trans woman coming up
Oh, kids.
or kids, what advice would you give them on, basically in their transition or, just coming out into the world?
Right.
What advice would you give them?
Honestly, like short and sweet, like just take your time. Take your time. Don't rush it. Don't rush it for a man. Don't rush it for because you see somebody that think looks better than you or anything like that. Just take your time. You know what I mean? Like take your medication, drink your water, and just stay out of negativity. I feel like this is what I did. You know what I mean? Make sure to take my time, and just focus about yourself for real. And if you're gonna transition, take it seriously.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
Take it seriously. And get laser.
Thank you.
The Nair and the razors do not work, chat. You hear?
What did you say?
The Nair and the razors do not work.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so get lasers. What?
Yo. Let me get your phone. Call your mom. I need to call your mother.
That's
it. Give me your phone. Let me call your mother.
What? Why?
Why? Off topic.
Say something! Oops. Come on, Fox! Seriously? For real? We practice!
Unbelievable.